We may have caught a lot of shiny Pokemon this year, but the big question is, how many shiny Pokemon did we register in the shiny Pokedex? We're going to go over that. I'm Alex Gum, aka Cheekley, and welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead.
Yes, let's go! Shiny Weasel! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god!
First of all, I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I for sure did, and we're going to start off the new year really big. But I wanted to show you guys our progress with how many shiny Pokemon we caught throughout the year 2021 and what the shiny Pokedex is going to look like. So before we pull up what the shiny Pokedex looks like, I need to go over a couple things. The first thing is that we're going to exclude costume and hat Pokemon, because honestly, costume Pokemon are an excuse to fill up Pokemon storage, and they're not that amazing, and if you caught a shiny, it's going to automatically register in that Pokedex, and I don't know, it's not too interesting. Like, it's one thing to get a rare costume. I'm just not a fan of costumes, personally, so I'm just ignoring that. Number 2, we're excluding Mega Evolutions, just because if you caught a Mega, well, actually, if you caught a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, it will obviously turn shiny when it Mega Evolves. So, like, that's kind of like saying you're evolving your shiny Pikachu into shiny Raichu. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Megas don't count. The third thing I want to mention is that Alolan and Galarian forms are considered different forms and not different species. So, for example, we have shiny Meowth. So, if we catch a shiny Meowth, that means the shiny dex is going to automatically show a shiny Alolan Meowth and a shiny Galarian Meowth. Now, we caught all three forms or three variants of the Meowth, but they're all going to count as one species because that's what it says in the Pokedex. And speaking of forms, some Pokemon such as Castform and Unknown, they have like different forms and stuff. They're still classified as one species in the Pokedex. And finally, gender, it sometimes matters, but if we don't have both genders of each shiny, like, I'm not that too crazy about it. So, I mean, yes, I need a shiny Snorlax to be a female to get a Frostlass and a shiny Ralts to be a male to get all the way to Gallade, but I don't care if I don't get a Pikachu shiny that's both male and female. Like, you know, it's not about the genders or like a Shundo or a 3-star. It's just shinies in general. So I just want to get that out of the way. So before we go over the decks, I want to show you guys how many shiny Pokemon that we have caught throughout the year of 2021. Now, before we go even further, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below how many shiny Pokemon did you catch. And if you don't know how to look it up, I'll show you how to do it on the screen in just a little bit. So we have the game open, so you're going to hit this icon and you're going to hit on Pokemon. And what I do is I hit search, and then I'll have some recommendations. We want to check out shiny, so we're going to tap on here. So overall, we have 1,026 shinies all the time we've been playing Pokemon Go. But the question is, how many did we catch that were shiny in the year of 2021? So you're going to go here, you're going to type in year without spaces, you're going to go 2021. And it shows that I caught 482 shiny Pokemon throughout the year 2021. And I think I would have gotten like 500. I might have transferred a couple shinies from Community Days, maybe from like Swablu, or I think it was from the Machop. Or was it the Roselia? It might have been Roselia. Anyway, we caught approximately 500, but because I transferred some off camera, we got 482. So let's say that we caught like 500 shinies throughout the year, or we traded some, or hatched, or raided, or caught some from the field research. But that is how you check it, and that's exactly how many shinies that we have in the game. So in a little bit, we're going to pull up the shiny Pokedex, and we're going to show you guys how many species of shiny Pokemon we have caught, because guys, the results were crazy. So we're going to open up the Pokedex real quick. And as you can see, where there's a category on the bottom right says all, and then it'll just open up a list of different categories of different Pokedexes, like the Mega Dex, the Lucky Dex, Shadow Dex, the 3-star Dex, like a lot of specific categories, but the one we care about the most is Shiny. But before we talk about what Shiny Pokemon we have registered and how many, I wanted to clarify, I need to turn off my notifications. But anyway, as you see in the regular Pokedex, we currently have 704 Pokemon out of 704. That's just because people from Reno have been getting some regionals for me, and I've been, doing some trades with these guys. I would offer them some shinies for these regionals, so we got those out of the way. Plus, we had some events like Go Fest and the Rivals Week, and there was like 2 more of this year. Oh, you know what? It was the Ultra Unlocks Part 2 with the Heracross, Kangaskhan, and all those other ones. That's probably what it was. But anyway, 704 Pokemon in the Pokédex from every single region. Well, not everything is released, but you get the idea. Now, I did a couple of some mathematics, and as of right now, when we're talking about different species of Pokemon, and again, we're excluding Megas and we're excluding costumes or other special costume hat shinies and different forms. We're talking about species. There's approximately currently 520. Because when I'm recording this should be around the New Year's event, so Shiny Hoodoo is technically released, but I'm recording this before. But anyway, 520 shinies in the game. And I think if we do the math, like 704 minus 520, 520 shinies. I'm actually going to go up to my calculator real quick. 704 species that are in the game, because we have everything, minus 520. Because that's the amount that we have thus far until any sort of announcement of a new shiny. We have 184 left. Now, if we subtract the 14, because that's the Johto Tour, 170 Pokemon left that are not shiny, that are currently in the game. And there's still more to be released. Okay, so again, our number is 520. So how many shiny Pokemon did we catch or register in the game? So we're going to go to shiny, and ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, yes, you guys are going to have to hit the thumbs up, because we got 514 shinies out of 520 that exist in the game thus far in the Shiny Pokedex. Like, I'm scrolling through. We got every single shiny from the Kanto region, so we're done with Kanto for good. Like, we're done. We're set. I'm totally leaving Kanto for sure, but we'll always do another Kanto event just for fun. We won't have to worry about it too much. Johto. This is the one we're worried about in 2022 because of the Johto Tour events and probably a Hoodoo hunt in between. And then there's a couple more missing. That's just because they're not released yet, aside from Hoodoo, which again is not, released as I'm recording, because I'm recording like 2 days before New Year's Eve. Gen 3, there's actually 3 that were missing from this. And that, if we continue to scroll down, it's right over here between Glalie and Clamperl. It's number 363 to 365. We're missing the Spheal Evolution line. And I'm not worried about it at all. That'll be the first new shiny we'll catch in 2022 for sure. Because of the Spheal Community Day. So honestly, that is going to be super easy to deal with. And everything else that is unmarked right there is pretty much unreleased. Scrolling through Generation 4, again, some shinies that are missing, but those are not released as of yet. There's actually one from this generation that we are missing from the Sinnoh. It's between Bonsly and Happiny in this shiny dex. It's number 439, and that is Shiny Mime Jr. Guys, I did the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl event last month, or a month and a half ago. Wow, it was so quick. And I've been hatching baby eggs all of the week and a half that we've been playing this event, and we couldn't get a shiny for our lives. Like, we got Mime Jr., but not any other. I mean, we got 2 shiny of the Happiny and like 1 Bidoof, but we didn't get any other shinies, including the Shiny Mime Jr., so that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to be patient for that one, or hope that someone has it to offer, because, man, that's going to be a tough one. And then we have everything released in Gen 5, and honestly, not a lot of new shinies. We'll probably get some more Gen 5 in 2022 when it comes to shinies. Same with Gen 6, but we pretty much have everything that's released. Same with Galarian forms, and of course we have Shiny Meltan and all that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what our Shiny Dex looks like. So aside from the fact that we're still missing a couple Shinies, I mean, Hoodoo just recently got announced, and I'm not going to worry about the Hoodoo with the New Year's hat, because that's just, I just have a thing with costume Pokemon. I'm just going to wait for Johto Tour, or if we ever count it in the Shiny form in the wild and then evolve it into Shiny Noctowl. I'm super chill with Spheal. We'll definitely get that for sure. The one that I'm definitely trying to get is the Shiny Mime Jr. But honestly, guys, when it comes to the amount of shinies we have, I have to be grateful, man, because, you know, it was not easy to do. And it was not easy trying to get everything. I've done a lot of raids. I hatched a lot of eggs. I went through field research after field research after field research, day and night, beginning to end of every month throughout the year to just get everything, man. And I was super close to, like, the mark. And honestly, like, I just had to, like, just mark things off that I need and some things that I don't need. Like, for example, like, I could care less about the shiny Drifblim with the Halloween costume when I'm really focusing on the shiny Spinarak during the Halloween event. So that's kind of an example, you know? It's just kind of like wants and needs and, like, things I don't want, you know? It's just, like, what you want to focus on. So, you know, ask yourselves, do you really want that shiny? And if so, you should make that your #1 priority for any shiny hunt. All right, no matter how easy or hard it is. But yeah, I don't want to make this video to make you guys feel like discouraged. I don't want you guys to compare, you know, with my decks with your decks. You know, like, it's everyone's playing Pokemon Go differently. For me, I'm more of a shiny hunter than anything. And honestly, with the progress I made this year, I should be really proud of myself, man. Because honestly, it's not easy. Shiny hunting is not easy to do. And if I recommend for those who are shiny hunting, I would just say just be very patient and just, you know, just don't over push yourself and know your boundaries and know your limits. And yeah, and do it legally. I know there's a lot of spoofing, like, you know, but we don't spoof on this channel. So I just want to let you guys know that. This is like legit, you know, you could tell there's no app or anything. Like, no, right? We're legitimately doing stuff. And again, if there's no shiny that we're able to get, we always hook up with somebody from, like, here, Carson or Reno, to do a special trade. And man, to those of you guys who've been doing special trades with me, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me accomplish a major goal that I thought would be impossible. Theoretically is possible, but, you know, there's going to be some more new shinies going to be released in 2022, and we're going to be ready for it. So please join with me throughout this year for another great year of shiny hunting. You guys will not be disappointed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.